Hey guys, I'm just getting ready and we have a few more minutes before we get started on the UVI Falcon2, and just let me know in the chat if you can hear me fine. And I don't know what time is for you. It's just about 9:30 p.m. for me. So yeah, if you wanna, you can just punch in the time in your local. Let me know what time is it for you. Okay, can you hear me good? I have no idea how this sounds. Right, and we'll get started in just a couple of minutes. So I already had a few sessions in the past on UVI Falcon. So this time I think what we'll do, we'll just go and try and find new things that we can discover, fun stuff in Falcon. I'm going to explain what is Falcon. If you're new to Falcon, I'm going to give you a bit of overview, but then we'll go and explore a few kind of gems that are hidden inside Falcon. Maybe you know about them, maybe you don't. Anyway, it's very, very interesting stuff in Falcon, and I'm gonna give you a few updates about upcoming things that I'm planning for the channel. And so not a lot of time today, maybe 30 minutes or so, so it's going to be quick and fun. So I'm going to get started in just 1 minute, and we'll dive into this wonderful instrument. And if you're watching this after I'm finished, that's all good. Before I even get into before getting into Falcon, let me show you something real quick. So I'm just grab my browser here, and so in my channel you can see that I have this video. This video I just uploaded yesterday. Welcome 2021. So indeed, welcome, and Happy New Year, everybody. I'm really excited. I mean, this year was an amazing year for me in terms of the channel, in terms of other things that I do. I manage few Facebook groups, very large Facebook groups, and some other stuff that I do. And I wanted to have this channel going to the next level, and I have some surprises and some giveaways and lots of stuff, but I thought we'll kick it off with something fun. So this video, just watch it and you can comment what you want me to do, or a next review or tutorial. Pretty simple stuff here. Just comment and watch the video, and you can actually help me with the selection of things to do. So great, thanks Scott, really happy to see you here. And yeah, and just before we dive into the details of Falcon, I wanted to let you know I'm planning, it's unofficial, you guys are the first to hear about this. I'm going to run a giveaway just before this weekend, or during the weekend, on something really cool. It's let me show you that. It's a very interesting synthesizer slash sampler. Where is it? It's the Renegade High Score. So let's see where that is. I'm sure it's somewhere here. High Score. There you go. So this is really cool. If you're like me, grew up in the 80s, then that's probably something that you'll recognize, all the sounds and everything. So check it out. High Score. And I'm planning a giveaway. It's gonna be something simple. I'm not gonna do anything fancy here, just you know, the regular stuff. So that's a heads up. So check the channel during the weekend. You'll see the giveaway, and I'm planning some more stuff. So I'll give you another hint. That could be something like UGEM stuff. So we'll talk about that, you know, when time comes. So lots of fun stuff, and yeah. So let's get started with Falcon. So Falcon is really an amazing virtual instrument. It is a hybrid, and the fact is that it is both a sampler and a synthesizer. So if you are looking for something that can do both synthesis and sampling, that's really a great choice. And the idea here is that you have a lot of layers, a lot of layering things that you can do, and you can do some fun stuff, and I'll show you that with the keyboard. You can have some parts of the keyboards control some sounds, and some other parts of the keyboards control something else. It's really versatile, and you can do a lot. So let me give you a quick demonstration, and then we'll do some fun stuff, and I'll show you what we have inside, right? So getting started, just, you know, one sound here. Right, and what I actually have here, this is a part, and a part is a container. That container can run a program, and if I'm editing, this is an edit of that program, then I'm controlling everything. And if we'll just do this, you'll be able to maybe understand it better. So we have the notion of key groups, and we have oscillators, and these guys live inside layers. And I'm going to show you something else. So let me take something rhythmic. I don't know, I'm just going to take this, let's take this dubstep here. So now I have two parts, and together they form a multi. So you can see this is the default multi, and I can actually go here and save this as a multi, right? So I can save that, but never mind, I'm not gonna do that. So I actually have a multi, and that multi contains two parts. Each part will run a program, and if I'll just click this and go to the edit, you'll see what makes this part. And you can also go to the tree view, and you can see that, and I'm going to dive into this in a moment. Let's hear how that sounds. And I'm going to set this to 1, this is the input. So now both of them will play the same. Alright, and I can go on and on. I can add some more stuff here. So let's see that I can get something arpeggiated here. Gate on wheels. I don't know what that is. Alright, I can add something else. So now now that you get the idea here, you see how complex this can go. Let's simplify stuff by just deleting everything and going back to the basics. And once we go through that, I'm gonna invest like 5 minutes into the basics, and then we'll jump over to some fun stuff, right? So let's see what actually makes this so powerful. So I'm going to clear everything, and now I have an empty part that runs an empty nothing. That's an empty program. And the whole idea behind this is that we have sound sources. We have either sample based or synthesis based sound sources. So that's really nice that we have so many options here. This is not just an analog or virtual analog synthesizer. It's not wavetable. It's not a sampler. It's everything, and you can actually combine stuff. So let's combine wavetable with a sampler or something. So I can grab this wavetable here, and the way it works, and there are many ways to do this, but the way I like to do it is just go here. This is my keyboard, right? So I have my keyboard, and all I need to do is grab this and put it here. So I can just go all the way up here, and now it's spread across my keyboard. So now I have few things going on at the same time. First, I have my wavetable synthesizer. It is mapped to the entire keyboard, and I also have an amp envelope. That's my envelope that controls the overall sound. So I can play something, right? And I can play with the envelope here. And if you don't know about envelopes or synthesis, that's fine. I'm not going into those details right now. But if I'll go here and look what we have. So first of all, we have all kinds of FM synthesis here. This is the main wavetable, and then we have unison controls. And I can click this button here, this triangle button, and look at that. See how many choices of wavetables. And the idea behind wavetable is that we have like a bunch of just a bunch of waves stuck together, and I can scan them. So let me show you that. I'm going to take like a bass like this one, and I have the index. And what I can do now is just simple stuff. I can do some modulation. So what is modulation? And I'm giving you a little bit of synthesis stuff here. So modulation will be the way for us to automate any of the parameters, whatever. And yeah, and Jason here in the chat just is absolutely right. You can bring your own. You can bring your own samples. You can bring your own wavetables. There's a lot of things that you can do here, and I can do something like very simple. I can say right click here, add modulation. Yeah, Jason, I'm gonna check that. So Jason's saying that we can actually import an image, and that will turn. Yeah, I read that. I didn't have the time to check it. I'm pretty sure you're correct. So I can add modulation, and the choices here are pretty cool. So we have MIDI learn, modulation wheel. I can use the modulation wheel. I can use velocity as my modulator, and I can do things like external MIDI CCs, voice. Again, we have the velocities and others. A lot of choices for us to modulate this this wave index. I can go to the modulation wheel, for example, and then you'll see here on the bottom, you'll see the this modulation MIDI CC1. So I can actually do this. right? So I can actually control how the scanning works. Right, and now that's interesting. Now let's go to the tree view. So the tree view is my favorite way to actually know what's happening. And here you can see the entire structure. So we have the master. We have some automations here. I'm going to skip that. Then we have our part. So this is the part. So if I had another part, and I can do that fairly easily. I mean, I can just click the plus here and get another part and get, let's say, an analog basic saw and have it here, right? And I can actually do something interesting. I can say, okay, this will be just the bass, right? Just, you know, something like this. So it will not play if I'll just solo this. It will not play when I'm playing the right side of my keyboard, but it will play when I'm here. So I can do that. So the key group is basically saying, you know, which keys control this oscillator. So it's pretty cool. And what else? I mean, if I'll go back to the tree view now, you'll see this little thing here, this drop down, and I can see part 1, part 2. So it's pretty nice to control. And now I'm controlling part 1. And I can see the layer, and you basically can go and create multiple layers that contains multiple key groups. I hope this makes sense, you know, for you. And now I can actually do some stuff like adding effects and other processors. So let's see. So we have the key group, and I can create another key group. So this is part 1, and I can go here to the layer, right click, and add key group. And now I have 2 key groups, and this one doesn't, you know, automatically it will have an analog, just an analog synthesizer right here. I can actually delete this and take, I don't know, let's select something interesting here. You can take this granular synthesizer, multi-granular. Yeah, let's do that. So I can drop a sample here. So this is a multi-granular sampler. Let's go here to my browser, and I can do something like go to World Suite 2, vocals. Let's grab some ambient Arabic vocals here, and I'm going to grab this and just drop it here. Right, and let's go back. Right, and if I'll go to the tree view, it will be easier to understand what's happening here. So I'm going to part 1, and we'll see that we have 2 key groups, and I mean, again, I have key group 1, key group 2. I can overlap them, and so now I have like 2 sections of my keyboards controlled by 2 key groups. That's awesome. I mean, if you know about how these things work, this is really amazing. So now that you understand this, hopefully, and you need to play with that, let's get some examples of how things work. Let's see. So I'm going to the Falcon factory here, and I'll just grab keys, and let's do this. Clear multi. Go back to the, you know, to the basics here. We'll take just this one. And you can actually do pretty much anything. I mean, once you have everything here, and you can go to the tree view and you can see how it works. So we have effects here. These are the effects So at the program level, we have dual delay. This is the dual delay here, right? And I have other things that I can do here. I have spark verb, I have a 3-band shelf and a maximizer, and then I have layer 1 and the key group, and you can see that we have an FM synthesizer. That's pretty cool. So now let me show you some stuff that could be interesting for you. Let's play with the events for a second. So each of these structures, we have the program, we have the layers, we have the key groups, and you'll see that in the program level and in the layer level we have events. So what is event? I can go here, I can go here. It really depends on the structure. It doesn't matter at this point. The events will take whatever you're playing, doesn't matter what you're playing, and will use it as the source for things like arpeggiators, MIDI players, microtuner, and scripts, the Lua script. So check it out. So it could be something simple like a basic ARP. Let's just take a basic up and down. And you can control everything here. So this is the mode here, and I can go spiral out. Right, and I can do other stuff like zigzag down. Right, so that's the arpeggiator. Again, events, arpeggiator. I can click this off, and I can select other things like chords or you know, line. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so that will be like sequences. Right, so you can actually take any of the presets here and turn it into something more, right? And so let me know in the chat if you liking it so far, and I'm going to show you a few more cool things in Falcon, few more interesting things that I have hidden here. Right, and you can definitely tell me where you're from. Give me a hint, what country. Oh, virus protection, defender summary. Cool. So yeah, let me know where you're from, country, city, village, house number. Yeah, the step sequencer is really useful. I mean, you can start with something so simple and turn it into something really useful. Let's have a quick look at something else. So I mean, all these are just presets over the arpeggiator, right? So it's nothing fancy. The arpeggiator here, these are just presets. Right, and I can go and do something else. I'm going to skip the MIDI player, but you can go to microtuner, and I don't know, let's take the Tibet. So it's going to do some kind of mapping of the notes to give you the scales that matches this tuning. So I'm playing now just a C note from C. I mean, just the major scale, but it sounds completely different, right? This is the major scale. I mean, all white keys, right? And that's the microtuner, and I can click here, get some other some other feel, I mean, let's see what that is. So that's Japanese. Let's go back to the parts here. Let's try and get something else. I mean, just some other presets, so we'll have fun. Let's see what that is. All right, and I can go to the script processor, and let me show you something cool. So I have chord recognition. All right. Okay, I don't know if you know that, if you knew that or not. This is pretty nice. You can just use this to recognize chords. C minor, D minor, A minor. Alright, so that's the script processor with the chord recognition, and when we have some other stuff for harmonizations, chorder, so you can just play one note, and you'll have presets here. So we can just take this major. Major, and I have like film noir. Pretty cool. So you don't need to do a lot of, you know, any sound design and layering stuff or whatever. Just you know, a lot of very useful, small but you know, but very fun stuff that they added here. And these are basically Lua scripts. So I don't know how to program that, but I'm sure somebody does. Alright, that's pretty cool. And again, I can choose something else sequencing. So here we have something absolutely amazing. So have a look at that, at the Euclidean tonal sequencer. So this is really fun stuff. So I'm gonna just close this. I'm gonna show you that one. So what we have here, I'm going to start with a preset, so you'll see how it works. So I'm gonna take this Arp doubler. Yeah, the Lua is a script. It's a scripting language that you can use here. Actually, you can use it, I think, also in OBS and other, you know, synths. Right. So how this thing work? I can go back to the presets here. Accent. That's too much. Let's see. Right, so what it does, if you look closer here, you'll see how it works. So we have the inner circles going from the inside out. So we have the number of hits. You see that we only have one hit here, but two steps. If I'll get this to 4, now you'll see 4 dots, but one hit. And I can, let's do this. And it just hits one every count. So I can do this. And I can also have some ratios here. Right, so it's it's pretty cool. And then I can turn on the second one, the second circle, and go from there. I think you get the idea. So I can have like even like 8 steps and something like this. And I can turn on the next one. All right, so this is pretty cool, very, very useful. So that's the Euclidean tonal. Let me know if you like that one. So next we can actually close this one. You know what? Let me have a quick look here. So there's some other things that you might want to look at in the sequencer. We have gate mode, and we have the Euclidean drum sequencer. Again, you need to load something that makes sense for drums. I can try something. Yeah, let's skip that. That's I mean, you need to load some samples that make sense. But then that's the sequencer, and let's try this one. This one, I have no idea what it does. I mean, first, you know, I was trying to figure it out, but you can, you know, definitely read about that in the user manual. Right, so next, let's have a quick look at something else. Again, these are the events. If you're just joining us, I'm showing a few things in Falcon. If you missed the beginning, no worries. This is going to stay in the channel, so check it out. And just before we move on to the next little thing, then again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, now is really a good time to do it. I'm, you know, really happy to see more and more people joining our community. And one thing that I wanted to show you is, before we actually move on, is that we have in my channel here. Let me go back to the channel, and we have the community tab. So in the community tab, I'll just give you updates, and sometimes coupons, sometimes discounts, sometimes just, you know, news, and also you know, anything of that sort. And if you are a member, if you click the join button and you're actually you know, going and supporting my channel, first, you know, thank you very, very much. And second, there'll be some perks associated with the join. So a lot of stuff like samples, exclusive coupons that I keep just for my members, and also some members only live chat and streams. So even one-on-ones and things like that. So consider joining and supporting the channel. That's really going to be an exciting year for this channel. So, but you don't have to. It's all good. I'm going to continue the channel as it is, with some giveaways. And I mentioned in the beginning that I'm planning something for this weekend already. So stay tuned and check the channel. Again, check the community tab around the weekend, so you'll get all the details about the next giveaway. And I have some more stuff coming up real soon with some you know, something probably with you, Jem, but I'm just you know, just giving you a hint, just a small hint here. So that's the community tab, and that's it. So let's go back to our business here. So in Falcon, again, we have the events, and we have the script processor, and we will have more things that you can do. You can have chord strumming, you can have mode wheel glissando, Yeah, what did I do? Let's see how that works. And we have sequencing, utilities. Yeah, we have. Alright, so that's the legato, and we have some sequencing here, and we have the quarters, all kinds of stuff, even scales. And you can select which scale. Right, and you can just lock your keyboard to a scale. How cool is that? So, and you can create your own scales actually. Yeah, the script processor sequencing, yeah, step ARP. Let me show you that. Thanks, Jason. So let's do that. I'm gonna do sequencing and step ARP. Right, so it looks very complex, but it's probably not that complex. I actually never used it, but you can see that we have the notes here, and then we have the velocities. We can set the gating, and we have other things like repeats and things like that. So I think maybe it's best for us to just get like a preset here, and we can take chords, complex. Let's take Dreamer. Right, and you can see how it works here. So we'll have the ratio, then we have the chord up, down, and so on, randomizing. This is very similar to what we have also in Pigments, by the way. So it's maybe it's even powerful. I mean, we have panning here, things like that. So we can go again, sequence, blue team. And we can set the resolution here. So all these little things makes this you know, virtual instrument so wonderful, and there's always something new to learn, always something that you've missed, and we have so many for example, effects. I mean, I have a look at the amount of effects that we have installed here. I can take like just the delays. We have so many delays, reverbs, modulations, like analog choruses, flangers, whatever, filters, drivers. I mean, it's just endless. So let's try and just get something real quick. So I can just drag dual delay on stereo. See how many options we have here. And I can just drag this and just drop it here. Alright, so that is pretty cool, and that's what I wanted to show you. I just wanted to give you a quick look inside the ideas behind Falcon. And as you can see, this is just a beast, and there's a lot of things in here. So let's end this with just going back to clearing the multi here, and we can create something real fun. Just take the animated here. Let's try this one. You can just remove this one. Go here. Don't forget to set the input, the MIDI input here. And And you can just drag and drop something inside. Alright, so that's the animated, and then we have the Arp Sequencer 2.1. And again, setting the input. We can go to arpeggiated. Let's take something else. Mayhem circle, for example. You get the idea. And yeah, maybe finally, if you want to see just one last something, if you want to have a quick look at the world suite, let me know in the chat. How about having a quick look at the world suite? So world suite, this is pretty cool. So you can run this, of course, in the UVI workstation. It's a free host program where you can run all the UVI stuff in it. So if you go to UVI website, you'll see that you have a bunch of libraries like Contact. It's the same idea where you have the workstation, the player. So I would say that the UVI workstation is just like the Contact player, and then Falcon is like the full Contact sampler. So but much more than that actually. So let's have a quick look here. Then we have the just an amazing amount of instruments bunched together, and they are all arranged by region, for example. So I can go to Africa and have African flutes and guitars and just drums and things like that. And then I have you know, all the other regions in the world. I have like West Indies, and we can, I mean, I really love this this one. So let's, we have the hand pan. We'll clear this one and double click. Right, and you can actually, if you have Falcon, then you can actually go into the edit and see how it actually, you know, constructed inside. So this is really cool. You can go to the tree view and you'll see the entire structure, and you can add things to it. For example, I can go at the layer level here and add effects, for example, like a delay, whatever, dual delay, 2 mono delays, I don't know, this one. So now that you understand something about Falcon, you know that you can do a lot of things. Hey, what? So a question here in the chat. Let me just go into that. So right. So the strongest feature, I mean, what's the best thing about Falcon is the fact that it's more than just a synthesizer. And again, what you can see here, if you go to the sound sources, you'll see that this is both, you know, just a regular sampler, but it's also a granular sampler here. and you can also have just regular sampling, slices, stretching, and all of these synthesizer types, everything. So Phase Planet, I don't own it. I had like the demo. It's on my list. I mean, it's really awesome. I don't know if you can do all of that in Phase Planet. And more than that, all the layering. So in Falcon, as you can see, I have a lot, I mean, endless amount of layers that I can go and just construct the sounds one on top of the other. And the thing that I love is the idea of key groups, where I can have some of the keys control some of the layers or some of the sound sources. Some keys will control something else, and you can actually build your own sampler here, sampler instrument. So I definitely I should be checking out Phase Planet, and we have Vital, and we have so many things coming up, you know, every day. So I admit I'm not able to keep up with everything. I have too many things as it is, but I am definitely going to check it out. So, but I think overall, as you can see, this is more as a hybrid kind of instrument, where you have both sampler and a synthesizer, and you have the capabilities to you know, of layering and all of that, and all the processing and all the other, I mean, the amount of effects that you have here, just amazing. Just about 90 different effects. Yeah, and of course the scripting. So if you are into scripting and you want to create, you want to build your own thing, your own processing, definitely the Lua, L-U-A, scripting language is something that you know, at one point or another I should be looking at. I'm a software engineer by trade, so definitely it's something I want to have a deeper look and see you know, how it works. So that's basically what interesting about, I mean, to your question. I hope that was a good answer for you. I definitely think that it is an amazing you know, system. What else? Yeah, I'm on Discord. I am in the oh, Roman. Yeah, you're asking Roman. Sure. So yeah, the Discord. So maybe this year I'm going to invest more in Discord. Definitely a place to hang out. Yeah, so that's World Suite 2. Let's see some other stuff here. So let me show you that, and we can go to Asia, and let's see what that is. And we have the Erhu. And we have Koto. So what nice about this is that you can go to the edit and add the script processor here at this level, and have like the scripting here, and let's go to harmonizing or performance or sequencing. Get this one, and you can just select any of these presets. Not this one, I hate it. And we can I can continue this again, take these pipes. Right, and so that's the world suite. And by the way, I do have a video, a very long one, covering all the new instruments in the second version, in revision 2 of World Suite. So check my channel. I have lots of stuff on that. Right, and so if there's anything specific you want to have a look at, let me know, and I'll be happy to show you guys. So let me know what you want to see, maybe by type here. So Middle East, we have, let's see this one. Right, and so that is Falcon. I really hope you enjoy this one. I'm done for the day, and so if you have any question or anything at all, let me know. Put the put your comments in below this video. I'll be happy to continue this in another session. And again, if you are hanging around Facebook, check out my my page, UDI Audio, in Facebook. You're most welcome to follow me there. This is where I mean, a few times a day I will put things here. You'll see either videos, or you'll see discounts and all kinds of coupons that I have, or just simply updating you with stuff. And also, if you want, you can join one of my other groups. I have a few groups like Audio Production Learning, which you're most welcome to join. Let me put that here in the chat. Right, and here we have a bunch of guys just updating with the tutorials. Sometimes it's just me, sometimes it's others. But you can join and you can add your own stuff here. I mean, if you have an idea, if you have something you want to share, this is Audio Production Learning. If you have a question or anything, feel free to join, ask your question. And we have lots of people here, so I'm sure you'll get your answers. And I have some other groups like this group here, plugins and virtual instruments, just updates about all kinds of things related to discounts and free stuff and just plugins and virtual instruments. So again, feel free to join this one as well. Let me just put the link in the chat. And we also have something really cool I started this year. This is my free plugin group. So let me put that as well. So if you are looking for free plugins, everything here is arranged in units. So I have the reverb unit, and I have the delay unit, and I have the EQ units, compressors, and so on. So it's pretty easy to find. And if you're looking for free stuff, that's really an amazing resource. And if you have your own ideas, just post, and I'll be happy to put whatever you post in the units. It's pretty cool. So do that as well. And yeah, thank you, Roman. Thank you for joining, and thank you all. I'm really happy that you joined, and let's do this again. I'm definitely going to do some Twitch streaming very soon, so if you want to follow me there already, that would be really awesome. And let me know if you want me to do anything in specific. So Twitch, this is my Twitch thing, not started yet, going to do that very soon. So you're most welcome to follow me here, and we'll get started with Twitch, Discord, and much more streaming opportunities. Right, that's it. So have a lovely evening or day or morning, whatever, and I'll see you soon in the next live or my next video. And as I said, there's gonna be a giveaway this weekend. Okay, so just make sure to go into my community tab here, and you'll see me post here the details for the giveaway. It's going to be High Score by Renegade Soundware. Let's see that. So that's High Score Renegade Soundplay. Sorry, my bad. So here it is, and as you can see, okay, translate the price here, but I'm going to give away one copy pretty soon. So if you're into sort of 80s video games, this is going to be really cool for you for sound design and for fun. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you soon. I'm really happy to end this at this point, because I think that was a really cool session, and let's do something else. So just let me know what do you want me to do next, and you can do it here in this video. So if you joined late, I have this video here, Welcome 2021, and you can tell me what do you want me to do. I'm gonna pick all the comments and put them in the wheel of names. Yeah, wheel of names. All right, so I'm gonna just put them here in the wheel of names, and we'll pick some something for me to do, and we'll do it live, or we'll do it in a video review. And if I don't have it, I'm gonna get it. If it's UJam, or maybe some cool synth by Arturia, maybe something by UVI, right? So I can actually do that. So just let me know. Just let me know here in the comments. And that's it. So I'll see you soon, and thank you very much. Bye bye. All right, we're done.